If you've been thinking about visiting Panama for a long-term stay or even retiring here, this video is going to help you set realistic expectations. We just wrapped up a full month living in Panama City, and today we're sharing exactly what we spent.
Before we came to Panama, we kept hearing two things. Panama is so affordable and it's not as cheap as people think. So we decided to find out for ourselves, and in this video we'll reveal what surprised us, what was more expensive than expected, and what we'll do differently next time.
From rent and groceries to daily transportation and the little things that quietly add up, we're walking you through our full cost of living breakdown. All right, so let's start with the biggest expense, accommodations. So we spent $1,966.78 for the month.
I know what you're thinking. That's almost $2,000, I know, but let me put this into perspective for you. Back in New York, we were paying this amount for way less space, and this listing checked all our boxes.
Exactly. Our place in Panama City was modern, it was spacious, and it had all the amenities that we needed. Plus, we were in a great location. Regardless, there are options for every price range.
On Airbnb, there are plenty of options we found ranging from $1,000 to $2,000 per month, and you can definitely find something that works for your budget.
So whether you want to splurge on a high-rise with ocean views or keep it simple with a cozy apartment in a local neighborhood, Panama is going to have options for you.
And don't forget, if you're coming here to stay long-term and sign a lease, the prices will be even better. We checked out a few realtor websites, and there were many furnished places that can rent for under $1,000 a month.
While we're on the topic of accommodations, there are some other cities in Panama that would also be suitable for long-term stays, but with an even lower cost of living than Panama City.
In Las Tablas, you're looking at $500 to $650 for one bedroom. And in Boquete, which is popular for retirees, it's about $640 to $755.
And in David, you can get a one bedroom for $302 to $337 per month. That's less than what most car payments are back home.
And if you're enjoying this breakdown so far, do us a favor and hit that like button and subscribe. It helps us know that you want to see more of these detailed cost breakdowns.
Now let's talk about food, because this is where it kind of got interesting. We spent, $443.20 on groceries for the month.
And honestly, we're very impressed with how far our money went at the supermarkets. We mainly shopped at this store called El Rey, which is their mid-range grocery store.
We were consistently keeping our weekly grocery bill under $100, and that was even including fresh produce, meat, and even some imported items. The local produce there was definitely cheaper than what we're used to paying for back home.
Plus, the quality at this grocery store was very, very good. I racked up on mangoes, avocados, all the fresh fruits, because it just doesn't taste like how it does in the States, so I had to take advantage. But we have to be honest, we also spent a lot of money dining out. How much did we spend? We spent $968.88 dining out, and we're not even mad about it because the food is so good there.
Panama City has an incredible food scene, and we took full advantage of it. Not to mention, it was my birthday month, so we had ourselves a little ball there. And it wasn't just quick meals. We were treating this as our activity budget too.
Exactly. We didn't have any major tourist activities that month, but we took advantage of the amazing food in Panama by dining out, often for like date nights, and it was worth every penny.
Restaurant prices could sometimes be a little similar to what we were paying back home, especially in the trendier areas. So yeah, we were treating dining out more as an occasional treat versus an everyday thing.
But when we did go out, we made it count and lived our best foodie life as usual. If you want to see the video that we made about all the restaurants that we really enjoyed in Panama City, we'll put it on the screen as well as in the description below.
Now, if you want some more budget-friendly dining options while still getting great Panamanian food, then you want to check out the Fondas there.
Fondas are these casual family-run eateries that serve authentic home-style meals at an incredibly affordable price.
And when I say affordable, I mean affordable. A typical meal at a Fonda is going to run you between $4 and $7, and we're talking about plates heaped with rice, beans, and your choice of protein. You're going to get yourself stewed chicken, beef, fresh grilled fish, everything that you want. And they're usually going to have sides like Maduros too.
The atmosphere is very welcoming as well. Simple decor, communal dining. It really feels like you're sharing a meal inside someone's home. And that's the vibe that we love when we're traveling.
We're going to put some fondas on screen for you that you should check out when you visit. And don't forget to bring cash with you because not all of them accept cards. And on another note, the great thing about visiting Panama is they use the same currency as the US, so you'll be able to use your US dollars without any issue. And next up, we have travel insurance. Let's see how much we spent on that. So for that, we spent $112.56, and that covered the month of travel insurance for the both of us. And that is something that we never skip.
We use Safety Wing, and honestly, when you're traveling, anything can happen. So it's important to have that peace of mind.
Safety Wing's essential package is affordable. It works in a bunch of different countries, and it has a simple claims process. We've been using them the whole time we've been traveling full time, and they've never let us down.
Trust me, the last thing you want to be dealing with is a medical emergency abroad, especially without insurance. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's just not worth the risk.
So whether you're traveling on shorter trips or you want more comprehensive coverage living abroad, check out Safety Wing, and we're going to leave the link for it in the description below for you.
All right, moving on to transportation, which was super affordable. We spent...
What was the damage?
There was no damage. It wasn't that bad. We spent $149.43 for the entire month.
You can get around so easily in Panama with Uber. Most of the rides that we took, if I remember right, were just like $3 to $4. And that was even when we were going 20 to 30 minutes away.
Coming from New York, where a short Uber ride, like 15 minutes long, can cost you between $20 to $30, this was definitely a relief. We could go anywhere in the city without breaking the bank.
Not to mention, Panama City is a very walkable city, so we chose to walk a couple of times just to get to our destinations, and it was a great way to explore and get a little steps in.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to personal care, and that was $43.17. And this was actually a fun one because we treated ourselves to a manicure and pedicure, so it was worth it.
It was a cool little spa date. I'm glad I got the nails done, was feeling all good. Oh, cut it out. The prices for personal care services were so much better than what we were used to, and it was so good to be able to treat ourselves. We got great service there, felt really good, and without that premium price. So shout out to Panama.
It was such a nice way to treat ourselves without feeling guilty about the cost, because sometimes you just need that self-care moment.
All right, and moving on to eSIMs. We spent $18.58 for eSIMs for the both of us, just to make sure that we can stay connected. And we use Airlo. That's always been our go-to since we started full-time traveling as well. And if you're looking to get an eSIM yourself, we'll leave our affiliate link in the description for you.
Having reliable internet is crucial for us since we work remotely, and Airlo made it super easy for us to stay connected without having to deal with our local phone company.
And finally, we have our miscellaneous spending for the month, and that was $21.23. We spent this at like their version of CVS just to get us some household essentials, some of the basics like face wash, moisturizer, lotion, toothpaste, all those things. Nothing major, just the little things that we needed to feel comfortable.
Yeah. So our grand total for 1 month in Panama City was, drum roll please, $3,722.83.
This is more than what we usually spend per month, but again, this was my birthday month, and this was 2 people living very comfortably, I might add, in a major city, dining out regularly, and not limiting ourselves whatsoever.
Yeah. But if you were more budget conscious and cooking more at home and choosing a less expensive accommodation and limiting dining out, you could definitely live a much more affordable lifestyle for way less.
But for us, this was a really good balance of comfort and experience, and we got to really live and enjoy ourselves in Panama, not just survive there.
Which is basically the whole point anyway.
The biggest surprise for us was probably how much we spent on dining, but honestly, we don't regret it one bit. The food scene in Panama is incredible, and that was, and usually is, our main source of entertainment.
That's terrible. And the fact that we could use US dollars everywhere made budgeting so much more easier. There is no currency conversion headaches.
So what do you think? Does Panama sound like somewhere you want to try living for a month or for a long-term stay? Go ahead and let us know in the comments below. And if you want to see more detailed budget breakdowns like this one from the other countries we visit, give us a like so we know to keep doing more of these.
Yes.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.